Well, investigators say last year's explosion at the Exxon Refinery in Torrance could have been much worse, and it could have been prevented.
CBS News first reported the incident was close to becoming an even greater catastrophe. CBS 2's Randy Paige shows us what federal investigators found.
We now know just how close this Torrance neighborhood came to a potential environmental catastrophe.
We should all be very anxious.
Today, investigators with the U.S. Chemical Safety Board said an 80,000-pound piece of flying debris from an explosion at the Torrance refinery in February came just a few feet from a huge tank containing highly toxic hydrofluoric acid. Here it is, that large gray square which looks like a piece of concrete is shown right where it landed, up against the scaffolding which surrounds the tank which holds the acid. The investigator in charge of the case for the Chemical Safety Board explains what could have happened if the acid had been released.
It forms a dense vapor cloud and can travel long distances, sometimes even miles. And it only takes a very small amount of hydrofluoric acid to get on your skin or get inhaled or get ingested to cause severe damage and sometimes death.
Mark Wingard says ExxonMobil has not provided many of the documents he's requested, which would provide more information on the explosion. And he says this near miss should be a wake-up call for the oil and gas industry and federal and state regulators, especially in refineries which contain large amounts of hydrofluoric acid like this one. ExxonMobil responded today with a written statement which says, in part, ExxonMobil stands on its record of good faith compliance with all agencies, including the Chemical Safety Board, and we look forward to hearing their perspectives on the incident and reviewing the preliminary report.
Well, my wife keeps saying, shouldn't we be moving?
Stephen Goldsmith lives about a mile from the refinery. His message for ExxonMobil?
We want to keep the refinery, but we want it to be without hydrofluoric acid.
In Torrance, Randy Paige, CBS 2 News.